Kinda to you all, I'm Kinsmark, conducting a solo stream this evening of a little more Tom Clancy's The Division. I cannot promise straight away that the connection issues that have affected the last few streams are sorted, because family are still here, the cousins are, I think, actually streaming a film at the moment, and because I like to play, you find host, then, there's only so much, connectivity anyone can have, so I'm attempting another stream, and apologies for the, delayed start this evening. I had already thrown a lot of consecutive hours at the editing of an episode for the channel, and I was so close to finishing. I was like, I have to finish it. So I finally did, so I'm good to go. So, since I haven't got the laptop, and I clearly just have the one monitor setup, I may need someone to chip in for chat relay for me. So I'm already planning on squatting up with Bob for some division crawling. If any of the other mods are available, like if Ghost or Noah are around, I'd appreciate either one of you guys lending a hand for this evening. Or Bob, I don't know if you can access chat and game at the same time. I don't know your monitor setup, or maybe mobile or something. If all else fails, I may just have to alt-tab every now and again and check on chat to actually converse with you guys. So speaking of, let me do that now and see how things are going. Alright, so I am Mr. Toothpick Man, because I just came from dinner. Oh, Nomad is here. Cool. And there is the man from Canadianistan himself.
How's it going, man?
Hey, it's going alright, man. How about you? Alright, let me adjust your volume so that you are audible. There we are. Cool. So, alright, we got a few people showing up. Hello, hello. And no, if you want to join us as well, please do feel free. So let's see here. Yeah, I just got the Rhino the other day. Someone commented on it. Because apologies for anyone that likes my coverage of this game as the source of their news, because the last time I attempted to stream this, it was just an absolute catastrophe. It failed horrendously because of connection issues, so also sound off in chat fairly regularly and let me know if you guys are getting consistent stuttering or loading issues, because again, I may have connectivity issues because of company today. So, again, if I need to, I'll just shut things down if it's completely unenjoyable. So, for a small summary for those that might have missed the last time, essentially, since I last sort of covered this game, I've streamed it a few times, however, I haven't really critically commented on it. They have updated it several times since I last really checked into it critically. And as far as I'm concerned, the recent updates have essentially fixed and saved this game. The most recent, in fact, added a few more pieces of gear and equipment, another set of equipment, some more guns, essentially just adding more variety to a game that was starting to sorely need it. And the update that came just prior to that is the one that implemented a lot of the cool changes. Segmenting encounters into world tiers, adding daily missions, things of that nature, just giving this game a lot more of an actual MMO feel and continuing to give players that are at max level things to do so that the game doesn't feel so dull. It also managed to address some fairness concerns regarding several weapons and their strengths respective to one another, and added in literally gear sets that are themed to different playstyles, and I absolutely adore that. One can combine and mix and match. It makes for a really cool dynamic that the game just didn't have at launch. So speaking of launching, let me continue.
Speaking of playstyles, there's a gear set called Nomad, and a Nomad is here.
Hello, hello.
Boy, you doing this?
Yeah, I actually I spent a few hours last night checking forums for gear spec ideas.
Oh wait, God, I had a really good one with Toasty. It was the double barrel shotgun Gatling gun.
I'm actually really curious to check out the new Frontline set from the most recent updates that's all about using the shield. because I fought a rogue using that, and he was the most frustrating rogue I've ever fought.
Nice.
Because he worked himself into a corner and then just turtle strat. I'm like, God damn it!
It's the Roman strategy.
Exactly. So,
If you want to try a fun gear set, roll full Lone Star.
oh god,
Anytime you swap a weapon,
yeah.
your weapon is instantly reloaded. It's just with 3 double barrel shotguns.
Yeah, like I first thought about that as an LMG gear set, and then I was like, wait a minute, for shotguns, whether it's double barrel or pumps, Jesus, that's a strong set.
Unstoppable. I think it would be hilarious with double barrels. Also, new siege operators confirmed for season 2.
Yeah?
Man.
Or the nations. It's
Good
going to
times.
be in this order: Spain, Hong Kong, Poland, South Korea.
Cool. Ooh, South Korea.
Yeah.
And Poland, that's the... Crap, I know this one. Grom, yeah.
Yes.
Let's
I
see.
can't wait. I'm ready.
Let's see here. Group management.
I'm wrapping up some work, and then I'll be hopping in.
Okay.
Just fight your pizza tomorrow and prove that you did it.
Oh yeah. Also, Bob has no proof that I've ever sworn ever.
That's a load of crap. I have video footage of it.
You don't have any proof of me swearing anywhere.
I have proof of it.
No, you don't. Where are the proofs?
They're in my hard drive for when I edit my funny stuff compilation together.
You gotta release it as like first time and no one has ever sworn in history. This is like amazing coming of age story.
Just make it like as fairly as possible.
Yeah, and it'll be like me just like going like, darn it. It's not even gonna be an actual swear.
I'm dumping it already, Andy.
Alright.
Yeah, you see, I really like your rhino. It's a shame it's not a snub nose like mine.
Yeah.
And better.
Well, hey, the man that he's here. But what level and like gear score are you? Are you up to 256 already?
256.
Jeez, you power leveled fast.
Yeah. I had 2 different sets of people helping me power levels. So
Good time. Didn't you just get this like 3 or 4 days ago?
Yep.
Yeah, I power level
Jesus.
week 17 and then another 2 power levels and the rest of the way to 30.
Yeah, I got Waskar up to 17.
Nice.
Because, let me tell you, dropping from World Tier 5 all the way down to 1, and then doing normal difficulty missions, you feel like a god.
Oh, for sure. Tell you what, the Moss is a tax driver, and when you're one
It's so
people,
fucking good.
it's really fun. I love it.
Dude, I have one with the Swift, ability thing.
Oh my god.
And then I also have a hand stock which gives me like a 25% reload buff and a magazine that gives me 25% reload buff.
Good times.
So you're putting at like 75% speed.
Also, Noah, since you're the only one here, I think, with a dual monitor, can you play chat relay since I am solo this evening?
For sure.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, Bob, I saw your video the other day of you guys losing your shit from finding like 3 named guys at once.
Yeah, no, that wasn't fun.
Oh, I didn't watch that. Should I watch it?
It was
Yeah,
pretty
you
good.
should. It
I'll
was
pull it
good.
up right now.
Do it. That's a new thing.
Have I got any
It's so-
keys?
Ooh, a rhino.
Ooh, good times.
3. Tom Klimbo's November. Let's see.
Tommy Klimbo's Mudavimbo. You have any
Export
keys?
Chat. Let's see. We got Celtic offering B Eiseneers. Sorry, Celtic. I think I'm already chat monitor for now. If you shoot his forces, you can sell your soul. I didn't look at me. I'm fine.
Oh, there's dudes here. There's dudes.
Hello, friends.
So some folks we got Shield, Celtic, Marcus, and yeah, we got 8 people watching right now.
Good times.
Why is- oh, they're like following
Solid
us.
evening. So chat folks, how is stream looking? Hopefully it's not as problematic as last time. These guys are following us.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Knew it.
Bob, how many golds did you find in this one thing, Bob?
Oh, I'm dead.
Me too.
Fucking rip.
Oh, that guy's Saiga doesn't have a mag.
Vultures.
Bob, I really like that guy's magless Saiga.
Yeah.
Ha! My private item is my green. Sucks for you guys. It's so good.
A different checkpoint.
Okay, people are saying stream looks fine.
Sweet.
Celtic and Marcus say looking good.
Excellent. All right, that's actually a surprise because.
It looks good on my end as well, and I'm running like 37 things at once.
Cool.
Oh my god, Bob. I am so sorry looking at this video. I am so sorry. Can't believe Bob died in real life. Oh my goodness. End of an era.
You got curb stomped.
Alright,
All right,
let's
I'm gonna
see.
say let's avoid those assholes.
I gotta see if this thing for timing is a car on timing.
I did black holes on tonight.
The Shield says the story they're working on is on hold. Focus on knives from his school kit and slice their thumb.
Owie.
Luckily it wasn't deep enough for any stitches, but it's on their right hand.
That's no fun.
That's rough.
Yeah, a friend of mine, when we were a lot younger, he was really into like minis and painting them and everything, and managed to slice the very tip of one of his fingers off, except didn't know it because his knife was so damn sharp. Until he was like, wait a minute, why is this model all red? I haven't started painting yet. Apparently managed to sever the nerve ending so, like, cleanly that he just did not feel any pain from it. Hello, friends.
Oh, I found that cache. I thought I could hear someone talking on VoIP just a second ago.
I think there's another group like a street over from us.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear them.
Yeah, you can hear the shooting.
Yeah. Funny, the more you play this game, the more you can pick out which guns are not from NPCs.
Yeah. Alright, lads. Today we're going to be speedrunning sign language. So I got a presentation tomorrow. Let's see if this is hard for timing.
Oh, there's a couple guys over here.
Yeah. We got a heavy over here.
Oh,
Took care of him.
probably help you with
Wow,
that.
I really like this new gear spec I'm trying out. It's not completely finished yet. I'm seeing a marked increase in my damage output. Which is nice, because I'm also about 50k higher on health than I was, too, so... I think I've got a solid all-rounder spec going.
Alright, yep, my selling things up to spec. For the timing, in case you guys were wondering. Let's see, Marcus says, I once hit myself in the knee with a machete by accident when I was hacking some bushes away.
I almost did that a couple of weekends ago. Because the property that the family got pretty recently that also I'm not sure if I've said this on a stream, we may end up moving to sometime in the next like 6 months. Yay, country living out of suburbia, woo! It's like very overgrown, like it's trees and shrubbery and everything everywhere, so you kind of have to like hack your way with a machete to get around in some places where it's pretty dense, and almost managed to catch my leg once, and then managed to really shred my arm on some mesquite tree thorns when I whacked at one, didn't realize that it was a nice, healthy, whippy end of that tree, and yeah, whacked it, and it just came right around, and I don't know if you guys know what mesquite trees are. They have really hard, dense, painful needles that are like 3 inches long.
Yeah.
And yeah, they scratched the ever-loving shit out of my arm.
Hallelujah. And Shield says, when they say knives are very sharp, when they say knives are very sharp, they weren't lying. I hadn't finished dinner after my dad cleaned up the knife.
Ooh.
If I ever use my thing, I'll use the game with the set. Yeah, sharp knives, they're great because they use them to grip, but my god, when you mess up,
Oh,
you
yeah.
mess up.
I don't know, it kind of depends, because you don't feel it at first.
No, you don't.
Yeah, because the problem with rough knives is if you push too hard, then you'll get cut much worse.
Yeah.
And cuts are dirty.
Yeah, because then it's like
Like a
serrated.
sharp knife, it doesn't really hurt until you stare at it.
Yeah.
But, there should be a way to go.
It's
up on it, but
probably, yeah, we have to go inside. It's probably one of my most like weeaboo stories I've got.
scan.
I do have a like sword collection that I started when I was much younger, and there was one day where I was just like, I was having an off day, so I just sort of, to de-stress, decided, you know what, I'm just going to sharpen one of my swords. And so I put on some music, and I was just sitting, in my room sharpening it for like an hour plus, and didn't realize how long I had really spent on it until, like, I think it was my phone rang, and when I reached into my pocket to get it, like, the edge of the sword, like, sort of leaned forward into my thighs, and it just sort of slid into the flesh of my thighs, and I didn't know it until I looked down. I'm like, oh, my pants are red.
That's no good.
No, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, Kelvin says they also have those trees. You see, when I was in 5th grade, we actually had a knife handling class.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, somewhere in that area, the middle school area. And we had a class on, like, consumer education.
Huh.
Not consumer education, like consumer and home education. We had a full week on how to not kill yourself on accident. Granted, because of that, I've never had any incidents with, like, razors, blades, knives, swords, gun knives, anything.
That's good. Rule number 1, always cut away from yourself.
Yeah. Rule number 2, use good knives.
Yeah, that too.
Honestly, though, like, well-sharpened knives are good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to get a good whetstone for our machetes, because part of the reason I was having problems is because they were, like, straight from the store, and none of us had sharpened them, so they were more just cracking tree limbs off than cutting them. Oh, supply drops. Not sure I want to go for those, considering all the rogues crawling around right now. Because those are friggin' rogue magnets. Instead, I'd say, let's go extract, since they are going to get distracted with those supply drops.
Sure. Let me pop this open.
I've got my weird, like, psychological reading of how rogues work that has kept me alive when I solo DZ all the time.
Oh, fucking yeah.
Whoa, whoa, hi there,
Oh,
heavy man.
big boy.
Marky says, know what the best way to cut poisons away is?
Napalm.
Yeah, but as the old adage goes, napalm did no, I'm not finishing the napalm sticks the kids line. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sheila says they are from his chef classes. Didn't tell myself until I was watching them. Ooh, yeah, that's when you gotta be careful.
Yeah, those fancy, like, steak knives and stuff, or rather the, like, cooking knives.
Yeah, and especially when you're cleaning them, because like there's water and stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
the blade's always not
Yeah.
clear. Can't necessarily see where it's facing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm fucking extracting a rhino today, whether or not it happens now or later. But I'm glad that dirt zone key gave me one.
Yeah, man. Let's freaking do this. Because I'm counting on... Oh, crap. Of course, one of the extractions is, like, right near here.
Should we maybe go to a different one then? There's one not too far away.
Yeah, let's go and get the one over there, because I want to try to avoid those supply drops.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes if they fall right on my head, I'll try and cheese them if I'm solo. Waskar says, can I drop into chat? Okay, give me just a second.
Let's see. Boy Christ says hello. Not sure how long I'll be away. Well, hi.
Oh,
Happy to have you while you're here.
And Marcus asks, where's 5?
Whoa!
Really, man?
Sorry.
Fucker!
What the hell? He didn't even steal our shit. They're just kind of going.
Oh, but those guys are.
Oh.
But yeah, Marcus asks where Vi is.
She is hanging out with Miss T today, because they sort of have their own little, like, annual holiday, because due to circumstances of, like, the day they met in school, they still remember the exact date they met and, like, started their friendship. So a cool little thing they do is they actually celebrate their, like, friendship day every year. So that's what they're doing.
It's actually really cool.
It is, like, it's kind of cutesy. At the same time, I'm like, aw, I wish I remembered the day I met my best friend.
Alright, weirdest friendship story, or like meeting someone story, go.
It's not really weird. Like, it was sort of strange, I guess, because of social conventions, how I met the guy that is probably my closest friend and will remain so probably forever. God, we gotta go get our dropped stuff now. because it was freshman year, like early in the year in college, and I had just gone to get food early in the morning and showed up alone, and he was sitting a few tables away, and we each just kind of like made eye contact real quick, and he just kind of looked at me like, "You look interesting. You seem like you actually have like things to say, so I'm gonna come sit with you." I'm like, okay, cool. Come make yourself welcome.
That's cool.
So apparently, since I looked more interesting than the average college kid,
Okay, I mean, that's a good thing to hear.
hey man.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah, indeed, lads. Sans the douchebags this time.
Marcus says that's really cool. It is. I think mine would have to be. I was in. I want to say kindergarten actually. I remember this very distinctly. When this kid was walking behind me, and I accidentally tripped him. He maintains it was on purpose. I maintain it was an accident. But he ended up tripping on my legs. He felt like lying down, or he didn't. He like tripped on my legs and whatever. And ever since that, we were friends. Until high school happened, and then everyone kind of went their own way.
Yeah, well, as happens.
Yeah, but no bad blood or anything. That's just kind of the way it went, and that is the weirdest way I've ever met someone, by tripping them.
Yeah, I guess, like, there's a friend of mine from college that I knew her for probably a good year.
You can extract up here.
Yeah, that's where I was headed. We never actually, like, did much together aside from, like, go and hang out getting food occasionally. The first time that she and I actually... Oh, no, don't get on the freaking rappelling line. We were going to go and, like, do stuff away from college with other friends. We were going to go to a music festival that was getting held in, like, the next city over. And then as she and a couple of our other friends are... We're maybe, like, 10 minutes from the parking garage. She suddenly goes, "Guys, I am in extreme pain all of a sudden. I think I need to go to the hospital."
Oh, alright.
And at first we're like, "Are you screwing with us or what?" And then she starts like doubling over in the rear seat. We're like, "Oh, she is not okay." As it turns out, oh god, kill this guy, save Bob. She had a UTI that she didn't know about at all, and that was apparently like really like far into her system, so she didn't have any symptoms. It had gotten so terrible that her kidneys were shutting down.
Oh.
And so like when we took her to the ER, the doctor pulled us aside, like I was the one driving, and he was just like, "It's really good that she was with you guys, because if she hadn't come in another like hour, she'd have probably died." Like, holy shit. So like she went from feeling completely fine to sudden horrible pain in her lower back.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that would be alarming.
yeah, even though she now lives in friggin' Tucson, Arizona. Close friends to this day.
Come on, we can get one fucking thing out.
You still got your rhino, right?
Let's see,
I should double check.
See, Shield says they got
Yes, I do.
several
Cool.
ideas written. It seems like they're doing a crossover fan fiction with Sons of Anarchy, Wrestling, Stargate, Doctor Who, and
Damn.
and they got the tutorial of Mass Effect. You're busy there. But, like, let's
Little pop culture Super Smash Bros. Going on in that story.
Exactly. And Marcus says he doesn't really have any weird friend meeting stories, probably because he doesn't have that many friends. Hey,
Aw, sad
Paul,
times.
we're all here for you. Don't
Yeah, man.
say that. Can't say that.
Weird friend story. You met this dude that makes a fool of himself on the internet.
Yeah. And some kid who calls himself Nomad, who's also there for some reason. We should do sign language homework.
Yeah, I've actually thought about it. Like, it is really weird how like our core nucleus of the community really came together because it was all that one night when we were playing Blacklight.
Yes, it was.
It was like that was the first night that you, Ghost, Beard, and the Australian guy that kind of made a fool of himself and was shown the door. Like, oh god.
I say, I still, like, every now and then, I still get sentimental about Beard, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
Fuck.
And they're hijacking. You guys realize you are the absolute assholes that drive people away from this game, right?
Yeah, well, this is the default.
Yeah. Well, it's a fact. So,
You're an idiot. That's a fact.
I'll get you peptated shit.
Yeah, that'll do ya.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I just saw you just got rogued and hijacked.
Fuck.
Fun.
Thanks, man.
Gio says they had almost 6 hours at the treatment center, and then their grandmother only has like 5 or 6 more treatments before the surgery. That's good. Progress is
Good
progress.
times. I love how there's always that cognitive dissonance with rogues. Like, they refuse to acknowledge that when they do douchebaggy rogue stuff, that they're literally harming the game and driving people away.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I love me a good rogue firefight. If you're just there to take loot and you're already 256, like, screw off.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, it's not conjecture. It's not an emotional response. It's a demonstrable fact. When you check the comment threads of everything about Division or on Ubisoft in general, people referring to Division, and they say they quit the game because it just got too frustrating that every time they'd make progress, rogues would show up and just steal their shit. Like, it's not conjecture. It is a fact.
Do you maybe want to try like survival or something?
I don't have that DLC.
What about underground?
So you know what? It's time for my new strat. Time to annoy the fuck out of these guys.
Oh man.
Let's see. Necromorph says, I made my college friends after making a vaguely inappropriate joke in class and getting to write it on the whiteboard since it was somehow class relevant. And a school friend I met after throwing a roll of tape at her head.
Oh, good times.
Solid. Let's see. Oh yeah, Necro also says hi. Hey bud.
How goes?
Marcus
It
says,
looks like
you're
they're
an
going
idiot.
that way.
Huh, wonder how old they are.
Yeah.
She also
Yeah.
says,
No,
she
go ahead.
says also my, oh sorry.
Go ahead.
Sheila says also my eldest son is trying to find where I put his gifts for his birthday and Christmas. He wants the tank book. Joke's on you, I took it. It's mine now. Sorry, bud. Look at me. I'm the tank boy now. I'll be
Yeah,
right back. I gotta print something out.
Okay. I've now got
Track one.
like 3. Yeah, let's do that. I've now got like 3 episodes worth of just weird encounters I've had with people in this game, like saved from footage. So did they gank your rhino?
Yeah.
Douchebags. What the? Who is Goober?
It's one of my buddies.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess he joined on you.
Yeah.
Well, at least now we've got Squad 03.
This boy returns for more.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sets fire to the Ottoman. I don't know. Something of the Ottoman nature.
Let me check this.
I tried to bring up the Ottoman Empire, then I remembered they don't exist anymore.
Oh man, the Cubs killed him.
I can't believe the Cubs finally ended World War I.
They single-handedly destroyed the Ottoman Empire. Oh hey, server full, transferring group. Sweet, we'll get off the server with all the rogue douche bros. Probably onto a server with new rogue douches. You know, even so, though.
Hopefully not though, because like we played a couple days ago, and it was or like yesterday, and there was no one on.
Yeah, like I've played solo the last 3 nights in my downtime, and well, except for last night because I was editing all fucking night. And I haven't run into it as thick as the server we just came from.
That's
I think-
pretty crazy.
Yeah, man, those guys are assholes. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand, it's Dark Zone. Rogues come with the territory. At the same time, though, like, just the people that will pass you on the street and just take you out for no reason, they're the ones that annoy me.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't even have any loot on you. Like, they're literally just killing you for no reason.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see how chat's doing.
Alrighty.
See, Marcus says Ubisoft should do like
Well, this
Rocket League
sucks.
GTA 5 and implement the passive mode in this game. I mean, that's kind of what survival mode is.
Yeah,
but
pretty
it's
much.
even more hardcore. See, Celtic Knights is a rogues equals kids. Oh, look at me! Look what I did to you! I suffer from an attention-seeking disorder.
Some of them.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
met
the
some
other-
pretty cool rogues.
Yeah, so have I. Like, I've actually gotten invited to some of their groups after they killed me, because some of them were like, I was just testing my new gear spec, and you put up a hell of a fight, so you know what? You seem like a good, like, ally to have. I was like, oh, well, okay, cool.
Rogues are a hard 50-50 of like really chillaxed people, or
Or-
edgy teenagers.
Yeah, like, super edgy tryhards.
Yeah. See, okay, so does anyone have any experience with Ampere power banks? Are they reliable, long-lasting, and durable? What the heck that is?
Wait, with what now?
Oh, but Duracell is.
I don't know what the heck a power bank is. Oh, it's a battery. The battery. Okay, just battery. Say battery.
You mean like one of those things that you, like, plug other things into as an auxiliary power?
Yeah, it's like a mobile charging port, basically.
Okay. I don't know. I've only ever used one. Technically, the power strip that I've got my computer plugged into now has one of those as an auxiliary. I've never had to use it, though. It's just there for emergencies.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, they're handy. I don't really love them, though. Then again, my iPhone cannot hold a charge to save my life.
Oh, for iPhones? Well, that I don't know. Mine is more for
No.
larger
No,
appliances.
My phone will die on 27%.
Oh, well.
It's really good. It's also gotten to the point where it will literally hemorrhage like 8% every 30 seconds.
Jesus.
It's really good. Also, for some reason, playing music from the speakers makes it overheat.
Huh.
Like, really quickly.
Okay.
Like, it gets to the point where,
It's-
like, some of the sensors are actually physically hot to the touch.
It's a feature.
It's a feature to let you know that your speakers are, in fact, working.
Oh god, how do I get up there? There we go. Tactical vest. Tactical
What's the
mark
dirt zone
16.
chest over here? But I don't have any keys.
I probably don't anymore either after those rogues. Let me see if I do. I might have extras. Nope.
Fun. I love getting by buttholes.
So yeah, like, some of my new strat for dealing with rogues, and it's actually worked a few times, is if I can tell it's the same ones, then just chase them down repeatedly. I don't even care if they kill me. I really do not. Because at the point I'm at, Dark Zone currency is worthless, and I don't give a shit about my Dark Zone rank. So I'll just throw myself at them again and again and again and again and again and again and again, just chanting taunts at them. And several of them have gotten so annoyed they will quit the server.
That's how it be.
I'm just here.
Shield says, as a person with the first on all of what's happening and where it's taking place at. Let's see, Big 075 says that sounds like a bad phone. It is. I'm switching to Android when this thing breaks. And I'm saying when, not if. And
I
see
mean,
if I
you
can
could make the win now.
links to the power core thing. I mean, it's got 46 reviews, 5 stars, 43 5 stars, 3 4 stars. 100% on all fronts. I mean, I'd say get it. Looks pretty reliable.
That sounds at least like a good
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
review
it's
pattern.
from a seller with 99.3% positive feedback with 1,340 sold. So I mean,
Yeah, that's a good call.
probably a
Alright.
quality product.
You want to extract?
Sure.
I am full up.
Marcus asked.
Let's
what
try this
he
corner
missed.
one.
Marcus, you missed a little discussion on why rogues are bad, and
Not
why
all.
iPhones are bad, and why iPhones are actually rogues.
iPhones are the rogues of phones.
They are, though. They'll stab you back when you least expect it.
And then what was it? The i7 Touch. They're running the cluster Inferno charge.
God, it's the roller line.
All right, where is this dude that I keep seeing pop-ups of him killing everyone? He's making
This is
me
about
nervous.
0.7 kilometers away.
Okay, 700 meters. Well, hopefully he will screw off and let us get our friggin' stuff out.
Let me tell you, there's a video that was released from the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, right?
Yeah?
And there were some rebels that were shooting at Ukrainian soldiers, and it's like a couple of AK shots, right? It's nothing really. It's like AK shots are still AK shots, but it's not really significant as far as a show of force goes, right?
Yeah.
A couple minutes pass, and a Ukrainian high explosive 30mm pass just rakes their forward.
Oh.
And you see like giant red tracers flying everywhere. It's really cool. And I'm just thinking, why would you engage a position with a vehicle if you are just infantry? What have you done?
Hi there. Yeah, we got a dude bro here. Let's see if he's cool.
Tracers. I like them. They're pretty cool.
There's a dude right behind us.
Yep. Y'all can extract with us if you want. No sudden moves. Oh shit, there's a manhunt guy down the road. Oh, it's that guy.
Oh. Fuck.
Did he get you?
Oh, that's gonna be cool. Thank you.
Alright, these guys are cool.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, the guy that's 79 meters away, though,
Oh, fuck.
not
Okay.
so cool. Oh shit, he's a hacker. Oh shit.
Ooh, that's real good. Do you have his name at least?
Yeah, and I'm gonna alt-tab this one and add him to the wall of shame. Congratulations, sir, you're famous. And shooting through cover.
It's real good.
Charmer, this guy.
That's real good.
Get channel played.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you get his name if you can.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Nice.
Congratulations, sir. You have earned yourself a report to Ubisoft User Services.
Yeah,
Alt
I'm gonna print
F10.
I'm gonna print screen that as well, since I just caught his name.
I think we got the extraction out, though, so...
I don't think he's bothering with anything. He's just kind of being a jerk for the sake of it.
Exactly. Like, who the hell, if you have fucking cheats, Seal Club's DZ1, like, cheats on your side and you still don't have the confidence to go any farther into the Dark Zone. Come on.
One thing's for sure.
You know what they
better
can
get
say?
there before the wrong
Hey,
people
good.
get their hands on whatever it is. Because I got
Faye, shut up!
blankets. Get on it, agents.
Yep, extraction got out, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, sealed cache time. Striker's gloves. This is good. I am working for Striker spec. Spec Ops mask. Blech.
Right, we need dark.
MG5. Is the MG5 any good?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's so good. If you can stack anything that reduces recoil on it,
Yeah.
and you put a 100% or more extendo mag on it,
Yeah.
you essentially get a 100-round SMG with LMG damage.
Oh.
'Cause
Yeah,
try it.
I'd say that counts as good.
The MG5 has like one of the highest rates of fire in the game.
Ah. Oh, wow, yeah, it's got 800 for an LMG. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. The Tactical Mark 16, is that one... Is that burst fire, or is that fully auto? Hang on, give me a second. I'm actually gonna equip it and just step outside real quick and test it.
Yeah.
Oh, there are guys on that side. Never mind, I'll step back now. What the hell?
Ooh, no fucking way.
Well,
I got a random special out of this cache.
good times. Okay, so the Mark 16 is indeed fully auto. It's just slow fire rate. Oh god, there are guys everywhere out here. What the hell? Oh Jesus.
There's a Fallout 4 mod that uses the new iPhone as a grenade.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Let's see. Shield says, what did I just miss? Twitch decided to refresh and show ads, and people are catching them up on it.
Good times.
Yeah. Yeah, Shield says last thing I heard was Wall of Shame. That's basically where we left off.
Pretty much. Yep.
Bad people doing bad things in video games because they're bad.
It's probably not good that the first 3 episodes of Wall of Shame are all from this game. And if you're wondering why I said 3 and not 1, because only 1 is up on the channel, it's because I've got one that is in the editing phase right now, and now a third one just captured.
Warning, you are exiting the safe area.
Game, can I fast travel, please? Oh. I kind of want to try Firecrest. It just, I don't know, it's so centric on the on fire status effect that, I don't know,
Yeah.
that sort of one trickiness makes me nervous.
Yeah, exactly.
Found out a
Marcus
bit
says,
more
you know,
about
nobody in my
those
family can process the fact that I've made friends overseas.
It's especially
It's too
important that
surreal
we
for
get
me to
there
think
first.
that I got friends all the way in America and Australia.
Yeah, I kind of know that feel, because, like, I mention it all the time to family and friends. Like, we talk about you guys, because quite a few of you guys are some of the only friends we interact with regularly. Or I'm just like, yeah, our friend in Australia said so-and-so. Yeah, we got this guy in Finland that we talk to, and he's really cool, and, you know, he tells us this about that area. And, yeah, we knew this other guy in Finland, too, and, you know, we got some other folks that are in England, and they're just, sweet Jesus!
People think I'm so multicultural. I don't have the heart to tell them. It's just the internet.
I know.
I hope you mentioned the fact that I literally live in 1984. I hope that's come up at least once.
Well, I mean, I mentioned to Vice folks that you and Ghost are in Illinois, and they were just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, they don't like it.
That's honestly the appropriate response. The only good part of Illinois is the Chicago flag and Chicago itself. That's it.
Ooh, that is actually a very nice vest. So, I'll keep those, sell these off. Keep them striker gloves. Okay. Oh, are you like out and about?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a big old firefight going on.
Oh, okay. I will come catch up momentarily. me try out my DMR.
Oh yeah, also, so much exposure to people from different parts of the world and parts of America. Like, I've picked up y'all from you. I've picked up Bud from Doc and Bob. I've picked up some Canadian slang from Austin, who's a guy you don't know. And people are like, Noah, are you actually from Illinois? And I'm like, I don't know, man.
No,
Alright. No, people have actually asked me if I'm from, like, Canada, and I'm like, no, no, I just like the word Bud. Leave me alone, let me live.
Well, like, I don't get it as much anymore because I haven't done a series lately where I do much with accents. When I was in the middle of doing the Stalker series, I had 3 or 4 people comment asking me, like, what is your real voice? I can't figure it out.
it's that boy. We met up.
Hello. Hi, friend. Meet my DMR.
Okay. I saw another rando around here, but I don't know if he's interested in being a mentor. Goodbye, Goober.
Goober has left. He just showed up for a while, spouted off, well, this sucks, and then disappeared.
Marcus says, honestly, I've decided that I'm never going to Chicago, ever. Too many horror stories coming from that place. No offense to Chicagoans. I am offended, first of all. Second of all, I'm not even Chicagoan. Third of all, I actually recommend that everyone visit Chicago at least once. It's a beautiful
Never.
city. Did I ask
Oh
you?
my-
Alright. Listen, go back to running away from moose plowing through 6 feet of snow while you snort maple syrup and pretend you're better than the rest of the world, you offspring of a rainy socialist island. Gotta burn down a White House as a surprise attack just to feel good about yourself? Get screwed.
Please tell me that was all yours.
That was all mine.
You have just won for the evening. You are the victor.
Thank you. I tried. As I said, though, Chicago's actually a beautiful city. Bob, do we need to do this Joe thing again?
Where? Where's
Chicago
the
is a
proof?
really, really nice city, actually. There's a few parts that are unsavory. Stuff like the Loop is absolutely beautiful. My favorite store, Century Pens, and my other favorite store, Reckless Records, they're both in Chicago. Great stores, great people generally. And as they say, I'm walking here!
I thought that was a New York thing.
It is, but we also stay here
Oh,
sometimes.
okay, gotcha.
We're like New York, but we're not. We're lesser New York.
Are you guys more pretentious New York?
I mean, like, yes, I can't deny that.
Because, like, when I think Chicago, I think snooty people who think, oh, yes, we're from Chicago.
Well, the thing you gotta realize is, like, there's actually 51 states in America. Chicago and Illinois are totally distinct entities. You gotta realize that.
That's kind of how Austin and Texas are getting. Like, Austin is this strange island of independent culture in the midst of Texas.
It also is full of hipsters, apparently.
Yes, yes it is. Austin is the hipster capital of the state.
They should just sink Austin then.
Except it has Austin Pizza Garden, and so must live.
Okay, we extract Austin Pizza Garden. And then we sink Austin.
Of course, it's funny, like, Austin likes to call itself the live music capital of the world, except all the large groups that come through on concerts generally skip Austin and play San Antonio instead.
That's how it be.
Like, sure, there's a lot of indie musicians that play downtown at a lot of the, like, pubs and clubs and stuff down there. Hi there.
I missed, like, all of this.
Oh, the hacker dude? I don't know. I haven't seen him since he killed us a few minutes ago.
What'd you say?
I haven't seen him since he killed us a few minutes ago. He may have gotten VAC'd.
Let's see. Celtic and Tyrant is funny. Thank you. You have to make him a target, and I'll do it. Not actually. Actually, yes. I will.
Do
Took
England.
him like
Hold on. Marcus
30
says
seconds,
England won the
but he
championship.
eventually-
Chicago's in a tank. I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's understandable. I don't blame you. What nation am I roasting?
He was roasting Canada.
Yeah, no, Bob wants me to. What nation do you want me to roast, Bob?
Oh,
Pakistan.
England. Okay, here's the roast. America.
oh.
We should go help this guy.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was a good boy, TM.
He was.
Sorry, Necromorph, if you're still there. I didn't mean it. Please don't hurt me.
I think my favorite, just petty, like, fuck youism to England is the story pertaining to a very, like, underappreciated event from, like, the pre-Revolutionary War era. Because a lot of people, like, you probably know this, most people don't, though.
Like my fucking brain triggers.
This guy seems cool.
Dude, roast Finland. I dare you. Marcus dared you. I'm also daring you, though.
Yeah, and a quick history story, though, because it's funny.
Ooh,
There's
I can use this.
the little-known fact that when the Revolutionary War first kicked off, America were getting our asses kicked. We were about to lose. And
Can I
this English officer decides that, you know, he doesn't like that there's this group of rednecks that are living up in the frickin' Appalachian Mountains that don't recognize his authority. So he climbed up this mountain and said, I am not moving from this spot until America is fully reconquered in the name of the Crown. And he's correct to this day. Because, like, it was a squad of, well, not really a squad, it was a force of, I think it was several thousand English soldiers against, like, a couple hundred just mountain men in the Appalachians. And using, essentially, guerrilla tactics, they just picked him off for, like, a week. And absolutely demolished him. And that dude died there. Uh-oh, rogues up north.
That reminds me of the guy who's like, they'll never hit us from here, and then he was shot by a musket immediately from extreme range.
Well, and the funny thing is, it was that victory that was so, like, resoundingly on the colonists' side that, like, reinvigorated the American resistance effort. So they were just like, wait a minute, we can do this. And it was after that point that, like, Washington really started to get invested in, like, coming up with strategies to defeat the English and everything. Like, had those rednecks not kicked that officer's ass, we may still have stayed a colony. Or series of colonies.
Yeah, man. American fighting period in the Revolutionary era was incredibly interesting.
Like, when I was a lot younger, I used to think it was really dull. Now that I'm older, I'm like, wow, there's fascinating stories.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's just-
84
it's
meters.
just- It's just stuff that's a little bit more subtle and less well known.
Yeah.
Let's see. Marky says, I want Noah to try and roast Finland to see if he can get under my skin. Alright, I only need one sentence to do this. Are you guys ready?
Uh-huh.
Grab onto something.
Gee, I really love Finland. It's a beautiful part of Russia.
I can't believe Noah is fucking dead.
Marcus has just teleported into his room and stabbed him.
God, who is that? Who's at my door?
I mean, you know, of course, though, to their credit, their comeback to that line is Simo Haya.
Yeah.
That's all one needs say.
But then again, Carlos Hathcock.
I mean, this is true. Carlos Hathcock didn't survive his entire forest of cover getting artillery shelled and then coming out alive after destroying the platoon that was sent in to make sure he was dead.
Okay, here's the rebuttal then. Birdo.
It's fair enough.
Look, I can't wait for tomorrow because the Wargame DLC drops, and I'm gonna
Wait, the what
play
one?
that as soon as it comes out. They're adding Finland and Yugoslavia to Wargame.
Oh, good times.
Let's see. Necromorph says, I came here to have a good time, and honestly, I feel so attacked right now. Let's see. Aaron Long here says, let's see. Hey, stop sending your Chicago pollution up here to Wisconsin. Hey, look, buddy, I just said that's not my responsibility. I did nothing. Let's see. Marcus is threatening to kill me and being told I should sleep with one eye open. You know what? That's fair.
Probably a
That's
safe
fair.
policy.
I can't believe I'm about to get literally murdered. Shield says I'm a dead man walking. Yeah, that happens. Alright, let's see. Who wants my record collection if I die?
Me?
I don't know, vinyl's not really my thing.
Who wants my turntable?
Me.
Alright. Who wants my record cleaning supplies?
Me.
Alright, that's fair. Can you want my pen collection?
You know what? As an English grad, I think I might have the ability to appreciate those.
Nice. Do you want the ink as well, or should I just kind of leave you screwed at the last second?
I'll figure it out. Alright. Do we dare extract here, or use this as a distraction and extract somewhere else?
I think we should just. I don't fucking.
I'm being told the Grim Reaper himself is coming for me. Alright. I think I'm gonna actually die in real life.
That creak over your shoulder, those are his skeletal form underneath.
Marcus says the Grim Reaper is a blessing compared to his wrath. Alright, that's cool. Did you single-handedly salvage World War II, though?
Watch out behind you. Oh, never mind. I got it. Alright, I'm just gonna have to keep like my health thing going as long as I can.
Yeah.
I don't feel like getting snuck up on.
Yeah, me neither.
Who is different from like Hacking Man talking about hockey is
It's different.
it's different.
Marcus says Noah. Who says I didn't? The fact that you don't exist, you didn't exist then. And the fact that you don't exist now either. You're just a collective hallucination.
He's just a really clever program that I put in with Nightbot.
Exactly. I have no proof that Marcus exists, therefore I cannot believe his existence.
We got a friendo down here.
Where's the booth?
Commencing extraction.
I have yet to see conclusive proof of Marcus'
Yeah,
existence.
he's just standing there.
Straight up, I have no proof that Marcus exists. Don't like it. I'm skeptical.
You gonna put your loot on?
I'm waiting to see what this guy does. Alright, cover me.
Yeah.
This guy's acting sketchy. Hey man, if you got anything you need to extract, you can hang it up with us. We'll cover you.
I suppose I'm ready for my sign language presentation. Alright.
If you can do that.
I don't think he has any loot, which is what's making me nervous. Why else would he hang out here?
Hey, alright, speaking of things I'm auctioning off once Marcus literally kills me. Let's see, who wants my glasses?
I don't know, are you nearsighted or farsighted?
Both at once in
I'll take
different
them.
ways. No,
Oh.
I don't know.
You
No,
could,
I'm actually not. That would mean I was literally blind.
you could
Okay.
I'm good last man now.
I can only see at short distance, but only
Oh,
at like
who's coming,
extremely
who's
short
coming, who's coming?
distances.
Pickup secure.
Whoa.
Like, if I put my arm out in front of me, that's about as far as I can see clearly, actually.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
I'm just a little nearsighted. I'm gonna try and sneak out the back, man.
Yeah.
These guys are making me nervous. This many people together. Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave. I'ma just go.
Yeah.
You guys,
I got my shit on.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Alright, so, if someone is 113 to 119, are they a teenager?
No.
But yes, because it's got teen. Marcus says, want proof though? Look out the window. I'm the lone guy standing up. Sweet. Joke's ending, there's no streets down that window. Try again.
Aw. Intimidation fail.
Joke's on him, there's no road to Illinois.
There's no room.
All of them are actually leading to Rome.
Can you? Oh god. Can you crawl to me?
I'm gonna die.
Hey, 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 hey.
I can't believe Bob has been literally slaughtered.
Oh,
Gotcha. Run!
run away.
Run like little girl. Oh god.
Okay, aid station is down in a very inconvenient spot somewhere.
We need to kill the named lady. For her loot.
Bob has literally been killed.
If you die in the Vimbo, you die for real.
If you die in division, Tom Clancy himself shoots you.
Which is really impressive considering... Wait, no, he's not dead. Yes, he is.
He's dead.
I keep forgetting which of my favorite friggin' authors are still alive.
He is dead.
He is dead, yeah.
We should bring him back.
We should.
Yeah.
I mean, he was getting concerningly ultra right there near the end of his life. At the same time, though, still a good writer.
What is ultra?
Like,
Politically right?
a like extremely like pushing toward fascism kind of right.
Eh.
Yeah, like
I mean, if anyone deserves to go loony politically, he does. Look at his writing career.
yeah, exactly.
And look at how close to the mark he was on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like that's the thing. And the thing with his writing is like there came a point when it wasn't just him coming up with, you know, traditionally right-minded like concerning scenarios for the sake of storytelling. It was like you could tell from just the way that he wrote certain scenarios, like you actually think this can happen. And some of his scenarios kept getting more and more like outlandish and clearly rooted in more paranoia and misconception than fact. And it just kept getting more that way as his career pushed on, like in the last few years prior to his death. And I was just like,
Let's see. Marcus says I should try something that isn't mistaking him for Russia. Alright, that's cool. How many polar bears you got there in Finland?
Have they ever gone? Because like polar bears do actually live like in the North Pole, so conceivably, if they could make landfall across the Arctic in like Norway, they might range far enough south to reach Finland. Conceivably, I would think it's probably exceedingly rare.
Hey Marcus, guess what? I think Sweden is a really cool nation, and Finland is not. America gets nuked.
Simo himself
What nukes? Which one?
crawls from the grave.
Oh, what nukes, Marcus? What nukes? That was a bad decision for my throat.
Uh-oh. This is where that dark zone... Oh no, this is our extraction zone.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's landing over there. You want to try to go for it?
Let's see. How close is that? Ooh, I
Like,
just saw roads
just
ping.
down the road.
Ooh, 130 meters. We might be able to get there first. Yeah, I can see the flare. Let's try this.
You got this.
Alright, somebody's starting an extraction. Going for it!
Probably have the same idea we did. Careful, because there's probably going to be a bunch of gold enemies ahead.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try and just, like, alt cheese my way straight into it.
I wasn't close enough.
Oh, damn. Went down.
Did you get it, though?
No, I got about halfway.
Fuck.
We tried.
The craziest World of Tanks video of all time.
Not
A
shit.
Chaffee light tank
I got
ammo
one
wrapped
of
a
them.
Yak Tiger and did over 1,000 damage in a single hit.
Rip. I did.
Wait, did you get it?
Only the dark zone
No, I
supply
didn't.
drops are happening because they expect Keener and his friends to be a threat.
Yeah, some people will go rogue if they see you trying to get supply caches.
Oh yeah, those things are rogue magnets.
Yeah. And they make people who normally don't go rogue.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if they see you getting it, they will kill you just so that they can get it instead.
Wow, Marcus took severe exception to the fact that I think Sweden is cool.
Ooh, there's an entire group of guys going that way.
I am every single stereotype about a pro-Sweden person, according to him.
I mean, in all fairness, Marcus, you did set him the challenge of getting under your skin. I think he did it on his first try.
I did, maybe, I think so. Who knows? I mean, threatening to kill me kind of shows, you know.
Yeah. Well, there are like 10 people on this street. Screw this.
I might not live to survive having pissed you off, but I did it. and that's worth it in the end.
Alright, I'm just gonna let these guys leave.
I
And
can't believe I'll never get to physically duel Bob.
Wow, some asshole stole all my shit.
yeah, same here. I'm just gonna let them leave first, because there's like a lot of people on that street.
Alright, I think I've had enough good dirt zone, so I'm
Dude.
off.
Okay. I mean, we can do missions if you want.
No, I think I might just watch some of it because
Okay.
I've been up for almost 20 hours now.
Jesus. Yeah,
I'm
sleep
really
is
tired.
probably a good idea.
Just, thanks for letting me play with you, fam.
Yeah, man.
I'll catch you guys tomorrow at some point.
Entering the contaminated area.
Bob got it.
Exiting the contaminated area.
I don't think I've ever seen that many players on one street.
Yeah, it gets a bit wild sometimes, doesn't it? That's just how it be. Oh, guess what?
Huh?
I wrote my first guitar solo last night. My hands hurt a lot.
Good times.
Like, I'm happy and I'm proud of it, but oh my god, my hands are gone. Got very, like, rhythmic for a second, for some reason. Marcus says, no, not really. I knew something like that was coming. Same refer to Russia is so old that we just roll our eyes and call you a moron. You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Nearby supply drop is currently being claimed. Alert. Nearby drop site has been claimed by another agent.
And also, is stream still running nice and smooth for everybody?
Looks good on my end.
Sweet. That's surprising, because like people are watching movies on PCs downstairs, so...
As long as it's not the streamy service, whatever it's called, then it should be fine-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe Comcast feels bad. Oh, no, never mind.
Actually, they, when I posted a few, like, angry tweets about it, they contacted me that night via Twitter.
Really?
And we're just like, whoa, this sounds out of the ordinary. Can you contact us and let us know what's going on? And I was just like, oh, cool, okay. So,
It's actually cool. They're not totally dead to me.
yeah. Really, dude? Douchebags everywhere.
Is the season?
'Tis the season to feel greedy. Fa la 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 la.
I mean, isn't that what Black Friday and the holiday season's already about?
Yeah.
Supply drops. Factions could find a way to access them, and we can't take that chance.
Kill the weak and screw the needy. Fa la 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 la.
Oh, buddy! Let's not go there.
Don we now our stolen loot. Fa la 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 la. Oh, thanks for not taking it, man. Appreciate it.
Do that again, and I will physically rule you.
Put it on a bro, thank you.
Let's see. Marcus says Bob needs to up his game because Bob sent him to about Finland. Oh, wow.
I like this man. This man is nice man.
Bob says Finland is forever the land of unicorn guns and memes now. Nice. Marcus says the Finns ate all the polar bears. Alright.
Wait, did they really like hunt them or something?
No, he just...
Like, I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
Honestly, yeah. They're joking. I think, otherwise my perception of reality is like forever changed.
Some people do eat bears, so...
Yeah, like, you never know.
Hazard levels normal.
I think it is John.
It is probably joke. However, Finns are so crazy, sometimes it is hard to tell.
Exactly. If I made a never trust a Finn joke, then Marcus would actually kill me. Apparently, according to a poll of some European nations, Italy is the least trustworthy nation.
Really?
Yeah. Even Italy voted Italy is the least trustworthy.
Like, are we talking like as a national entity or like individuals? Like, are we talking like Italy or Italians?
Let me double check.
Because those are different things. Because honestly, if I was to vote least trustworthy nation, I'd probably have to go with either us or Russia.
Either who or who?
Like us or Russia.
Probably both at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is it? Okay, it was just the nation.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
just to be, yeah, Italy voted Italy for the least trustworthy. You know,
National pride.
It's because they keep switching sides. Germany universally got voted most hardworking and most trustworthy, except by Greece, who voted for themselves. God.
Seems legit.
Greece nominated Germany for least trustworthy. Yeah, you have a death, then you can have an opinion. You must pay this much to have an opinion.
Your GDP must be this tall to ride.
God.
Sorry, too real?
A little bit. It's fine. All I need to do to save Greece is change the plus on their flag to a minus, then it's all fine. Let's see. Marcus says bear meat is a local delicacy. True story, not joking. Apparently
Really?
it's pretty
Wow.
good.
I've never actually had it. Like, I know, like, up in Alaska, people will, like, hunt them for meat, especially during... I think there's a certain season that you're allowed to kill bears. And, like, if they threaten your livestock or are, like, attacking your home, you can shoot them then at any time.
Right.
Like, I have heard that people will make, like, bear steaks, and that it's apparently, like, tough, but really flavorful. So...
Just let the bear kill you. It's fine. Let's see. Necromorph says, at this point, I'm 100% sure roasting England is pointless. It roasts itself simply by existing. By somehow classifying a bike tire as a weapon. Not even kidding.
I used to think when... And I'm not, like, commenting on, you know, the validity or anything, because I don't like to get into politics on the show or anything. I'm just stating that I used to think it was literally like an exaggerated joke, as like anti-weapon as England is, to see like the drop your knife in here like trash can things.
The knife bends.
Yeah, I used to think that was an exaggerated joke meant to make fun of how exaggerated their anti-weapon laws are. Nope, they're a real thing.
Yeah, also, police confiscated a bike tire as a weapon during a weapons sweep.
What are you gonna do, choke someone with the world's thickest garrote wire?
God. Necro actually showed it to me, like, it's true. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Wow.
Pretty bad. Don't like that.
Don't like that. Alright, now that I've got no stuff to extract, I'm gonna go see if the daily vendors have anything for me.
Do I have left in the script? Alright. Yeah, that's the thing you gotta do with fountain pens. You gotta actually monitor how much ink you have left and gauge if you can make it through the day. I feel like fountain pens and vinyl have solidified my status as a nerd.
Like, vinyl is starting to sort of come into its own again, so that, I think, less so. Fountain pens, though, yeah.
It's 99 nothing.
It's cool, though, man. Just own it.
Oh, I own it, and other people also want to own my pens, which is why I don't let people use them.
Yeah. Yeah, yours are the most likely pens ever to get loaned out and never appear again.
Yeah, loaned. Sure, buddy.
Yeah, I'll give it to you at the end of class. Sure, you will.
Yeah, I only let people who are like sitting right next to me use them.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, this is like 3 days in a row that the appearance vendor has nothing for me. I'm starting to wonder if I literally have everything cosmetic in the game.
Yeah, whatever there's, if nothing's showing up, that means you already have it.
Great.
So you are approaching the camo cap of the game.
I think the only cosmetic items I don't have are the ones you get from completing incursions.
Oh yeah, I need to get some of those as well.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. They look awesome.
Some of them look really silly as well.
Yeah, yeah. I really want the one that looks like motorcycle, like jacket and pants. Those look really cool. Because they've got like the pads and stuff for falling off at 80 miles an hour.
Nice. When you dive, tackle a rogue. As they say, dress for the slide, not the ride.
Yep. So like down here on weekends, because it's usually, you know, this time of year especially, like really nice. It's like 60 or 70 degrees. It's generally sunny around this part of Texas. So like motorcycles are out in force on the weekends. So many of them though are dudes in like tank tops, shorts, and sandals. I'm like, the second you hit a pothole, your leg flesh is gone.
You are going to die should you contact the road in any way, shape, or form.
Like, I don't like to tell anyone how to live. I do like to inform them of the risks of their decisions.
Yeah, I like to tell people how to not die, though.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's see here. I've got a few things in my stash that I might switch some stuff out for. Let's see. So apologies for people that like the gunfight parts of this game. It might get a little dry for a few minutes.
Honestly, I really love inventory management in this game. They've actually made it enjoyable.
Yeah. Okay, do I have enough to actually try out Frontline? So I've got the mask.
And
I've
also,
got
for the record,
chest.
I think this game has some of the best UI design I've ever seen.
I don't know, it's alright. It's more serviceable now than it used to be. Certainly more than it was at launch. At launch, this game was terrible.
Yeah, I just think, like, the user interface is exceptional.
Yeah. Knees. Okay, so I've got mask, chest, knees. Do I have gloves or holster? I do not have holster. I do not have gloves. Okay, so I can get 3 of Frontline. What does that give me? That's plus 30 ballistic shield health, so I could go shield and pistol. Really want to get up to that 4, though, so I can use an SMG. Alright, so I'll save my Frontline strat testing for later. And instead, I think I'm going to try kitting out my MG5. And perhaps, let's see, how does this striker mask compare to mine? Oh, this one's health-centric, whereas mine is gun-centric. Okay. See, the thing that's really making me want to try going full DPS is, like, just here on the stream, you guys have seen that some people, even though I've now got over 400k health, which in this game is a lot, some people are chewing through that in, like, literally 1 second with a concentrated automatic fire shot to the head. So it seems like, especially against PvP, and since in most of the time that I spend in this game, I'm soloing Dark Zone, I think being able to contend with players is probably my most important thing. Like, I might change this up and go more for health if we ever do, like, a game jam and we do, like, a lot of us trying to do incursions on, like, challenging or hero difficulty or something. What is it hero that's the, like, super max difficulty? I don't remember. Or it's heroic, I think. Anyway, so, like, for that I might chat for health. I think for most of the time I spend in this game, though, I think I should probably start switching over to DPS, just so if somebody decides to go rogue on me, I can just chew through them as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So, I guess in that vein, then, I'll keep my current mask.
I just found the single worst online quiz of all time, but I'm going to take it.
Dare I ask?
What type of metalhead are you?
Oh god, one of those.
Pick a band. Pantera, Amon Amarth, Motley Crue, Motorhead, Slipknot, Morbid Angel, and Ramones. Oh, Motorhead. Easy. Pick the word that appeals to you the most. Peace, skull, paintbrush, headphones, horns, Iron Cross, fist, headphones. Pick a topic. Alright. Freedom.
Freedom.
Pick an article of clothing. Where's the option for jeans? I'm a jeans boy.
Whoa. That is
I
a
like
pretty crazy pack for Banshee. It's got plus 11,000 skill power. Okay, I'm hanging on to that for later then. Deadeye pack. Alright, unfortunately it seems like a lot of this stuff isn't really gonna help me much at the moment.
Hey, guess what? I got black metal. Who was surprised? And for the image, for if your black metal features my least favorite musician of all time, I love it.
I mean, it's good, man. It's good. Don't worry about it.
No, King of Hell is not good.
I
I'll
don't
kill you.
I don't know this person.
Bad man.
tried to steal a band and ended up pulling the largest you played yourself in history.
Oh, he seems nice.
Got into a band, tried to file for copyright for ownership of it in a Norwegian court to kick out its last original member. Right?
Oh!
The court ruled that instead of taking the band under his control because he filed copyright,
Right.
he effectively had filed copyright for the other person and kicked himself out of the band. Sucker.
Grade A douche.
He tried and he fell. So chat says, let's see. Jill says, road rash anyone in remarks to the motorcycle?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. See, it says your thumb's looking better than it did 7 hours ago. Well, that's good.
That's a good thing.
Necromorph says they plan on moving to Switzerland as the end goal.
I've heard Switzerland is really nice. I've heard it's a very pretty place.
Yeah, it's also very big on integration. Like, make sure you can fit in. Let's see. Yeah. Hacker says it seems like they've got things sorted there. Oh, just a bit. You know, world's most stable economy.
Yeah, exactly. Most stable economy. Probably participated in the least wars in all of Europe.
Oh yeah, also best economy.
Yeah. Strongest, most stable, least militarily controlled.
It's good. It's also probably happened in Switzerland, basically.
Probably the strongest commerce system in the world.
Yeah.
Considering the cliche of the Swiss banks, so...
Yeah. Fine goods reign supreme. I mean, Swiss watches and Swiss guns, stuff like that.
Exactly. Their elite military protects the Pope in funny uniforms.
Nice.
Seriously, guys, if you have not seen the Swiss Guard, Google it. Like right now. Google Swiss Guard and look at their uniforms. These guys could kill you with a napkin. They are some of the most dangerous operatives on Earth. And yet, their dress uniforms are fucking ridiculous looking.
Which guy is the Swiss elite guard?
Yeah. They look like jesters, all of them.
I love them.
They're so good.
They're so powerful.
I know.
I actually kind of dig it, to be honest.
Like, these are the guys that dressed like someone who should be performing for a children's party could just snap your neck and not even think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I know the goal is to, like, harken back to the medieval times, but still.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, maybe, like, black and red, all white since it's the Pope, you know?
Yeah.
I would say crosses, but, you know, bad memories of the Crusades and all that.
Yeah, maybe avoid the Inquisitor look.
No, go back to it. It's fine. Oh, they should just dress up like Space Marines.
I mean, they're close enough. They're definitely, like, Imperial Guard level, you know? Let's see. Yeah, disable sharing. I'm not giving these to anyone. There we go. Firearms. Ooh, I could change this over. Okay, I'm going to keep firearms since I do want to start going to DPS. So instead, I'm going to swap out... do I keep shotgun damage? Because I do like using shotguns. What else can I get for this? I could go SMG, just straight up critical hit damage. That's good. Pistol, assault. Damn, now I don't know what to do. Do I go critical hit damage or assault rifle damage? I guess that means I need to choose, like, the focus I want to give this spec. Well, the weapons I do use most often are ARs, so I think I'll go for either critical hit damage or ARs, depending on what the roll gives me. Heh! AR it is. Alright then.
See, Celtic says about the Swiss Elite Guard, yellow, bronze, and blue uniform. Yeah, not flattering. Gurren Longbeard says, that's how you know they don't take crap.
Alright, there we go. So now, that dropped my toughness down to 370, got my DPS up to 319, and I've now got a full striker gear set. So, yeah, actually, that was a good choice to go with consecutive hit for ARs. Like I'm sort of thinking out loud rather a lot here. So okay, what I just did is switched over to a new set of gloves that give me the 4th piece of gear for the Striker's gear set. So that gets me up to its full set ability, which is every consecutive hit deals 1% more damage, stacks up to 100%. And it's a good thing that I chose to also give these gloves increased assault rifle damage, because landing consecutive hits is much easier to do, obviously, with automatic weapons. So, cool. Alright. So that means I could conceivably, with concentrated fire, landing 100 rounds on someone, get my DPS with my primary up to 600k. That's a little insane. I kinda love it.
Nice. Tell you what, hip to toe, that's a gear set.
Yeah, man. I could also, if I get another piece of Deadeye, I'd swap that out for my pack.
Also, fun fact, your gear score 256 now. You are now officially maxed.
Yep, I am max level.
Nice.
Now it's just a matter of fine-tuning the particulars. So, the 2 sets for Deadeye is Initial Stability, which is great for DMRs, because that affects like the settle speed of shouldering up that first shot.
Yeah.
So, that also then means, conceivably, if I were to land 10 consecutive rounds on someone with a DMR, challenging, albeit possible, I could push its damage up to... What am I doing with you? That's 450, so I could push it up to 900k.
Now that's a power move.
Yeah, just a little. Or MG5. I don't know what that's going to do if I fully mod it up. Okay. So if I were to switch to this one, that... Wow, for once my SMG is probably my weakest weapon. I need to get a new one.
Also,
Okay.
apparently, Marcus just said this, and I actually verified this. It is true. Switzerland is rigged to blow if they get invaded.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's same with Germany. Apparently, relics of the Cold War to stop a land invasion from Russia.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, vaguely reading something along those lines and thinking, like, no.
Yeah. Apparently, a lot of nations with ongoing or like recent land contentions and concerns have stuff like that.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of grim. It's practical, though.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Starting to look a little Arctic warfare here.
Yeah, no, the usual.
It's good. It's good.
It is good.
Alright, I can afford only one. Actually, I can't afford a gear cache, so... Okay, you know what? I'm not liking how pale those sleeves are. Change of shirt. Yeah, I'll go to the Splinter Cell outfit. Why not? There we go. So... Other than, like, weapon calibrations, is there any real purpose for the normal currency?
Buying gear caches.
Yeah,
Not
like,
really.
that, like, purchasing sealed caches is pretty much all I do with it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, once you hit end game, there's not much need to buy stuff because you keep cycling through stuff you find as drops.
Exactly. Like, loot drops really take over as the primary means of
Yeah,
gear
which I
acquisition.
personally like.
Yeah, it keeps things more interesting.
Yeah.
They still haven't fixed the friggin' darkening camera. Tactical Vector. The Vector was once the king of this game. Operator pads. of course, the good thing about going about it this way is all the stuff you get from these caches that you don't want, you can just turn around and sell and get more caches.
Yeah. Infinite money.
Ooh, M700 Carbon.
Dude, the M700 is so good.
Yeah, I just got one the other day, and unfortunately the stats weren't that great on it.
Ooh, if
So
you
it's
can
like-
get one that's rolled well, what you end up with is a sniper that is capable of incredibly high rates of fire.
Good times. I did notice it was really, like, stable to use.
Mark says he wants me to roast more countries. I gotta go to bed though. He wants me to roast Russia. Am I allowed to roast Russia?
I mean, just crack a textbook, man.
Yeah, I mean, the first roast I'd say is probably history. And then there's the whole fact that you need to invade and storm a whole other nation to fund your dying army, a quarter of which you can't even properly arm. You send them to their deaths and call it a military victory on the backs of American efforts in manufacturing. Then you enter the Cold War using stolen technology to wage a war that inevitably destroyed your own country, a threat which was not even considered for America. And you've gone on to have a half-alcoholic population, the rest of which is in the military, 1 in 20 of which will suffer abuse, and 1 in 7 will get addicted to some sort of substance. So yeah, I think Russia kind of roasts itself, buddy. I don't need to say much.
God damn, the fluidity that you can do that with is mesmerizing.
Thank you. I tried. I know a lot because of Model UN. I give full credit to this Model UN. I have dirt on every single country.
Hey man, the source doesn't matter as much as the delivery.
Yeah, but like Google it. All that stuff I said is true, including the whole 1 in 20 suffering abuse and 1 in 7 getting addicted.
Yeah, man, like, the facts like that are hard to argue with.
Yeah.
Like, other than the credibility of the source.
Yeah.
If it's coming straight from the Russian government, though,
Yeah, I mean, it did kind of come from a Russian military report, if I recall correctly. I mean,
because the thing is, like, if that's what they're willing to admit, it means the numbers are probably even higher.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Basically.
this is a super duper shotgun. I am keeping that.
Marcus says, what was the first part about history? Oh, the whole fact that they decided it was necessary to starve Ukraine to fund their own army, which starved anyways because of resource mismanagement. That whole thing.
Supply line organization, who needs that?
Yeah, and the fact that they take the credit for winning World War II despite the fact that it was done on the backs of American engineering and effort. Please don't kill me.
Spetsnaz is about to just smash through your window right now.
I can't believe my house is the house in Rainbow Six Siege. God, I can't believe it. Anyways, though, I gotta turn in for the night. It's getting pretty late.
Alrighty, yeah, I think I'll shut stream down here pretty soon, since once you depart, I shall not have chat monitor, and I'm starting to get hungry, so.
Gotcha. So I'll see you later, man. Have a good one.
Likewise, have a good one. Thanks for helping out for a while.
For sure. Adios.
So, let's see here. I think I'm going to stash my old gloves just in case I end up needing them later or wanting them for another build. So, yeah, I think all I've got left... I think I might hang on to that one, too. I'm starting to get to that point where I'm like, might I use this for another gear spec later? So, I think I'm going to strip everything off of... No, don't sell that. Don't you even dare. I'm going to strip this of its mods, put it on the new one, since the new one that I just got is superior to this statistically, and I think if I recall correctly it's got talents that I like more anyway. Then, so that's small RDS, extended mag, angled grip muzzle. Okay, so small extended angled muzzle. Whoops, forgot to strip it. So, small extended angled. Do I have another angled grip? I do not. And muzzle. So that's stability and accuracy. I could go for critical hit damage. Yeah. I think I'll keep what I had. Alright, cool. So now that means I can sell the old one and keep the other stuff. Alright. So let's seal you. And stash the rest. There we go. Even though it's pump action, that shotgun could come in extremely handy. Like, if I end up going for a Lone Star gear spec later, then the fact that the reload time on pump actions is so killer is essentially rendered moot, because then I can just swap the weapon and it's magically reloaded, because Division Shade Tech that's never explained. So, cool. Oh wait, I can just get rid of that thing. There we go. Yay, green tools. Completely irrelevant resource at this stage of the game. Like, I think that's one of my criticisms of this game, is just that the way that you play it and that you actually progress, it just keeps changing as one plays. Like, the state of the game in pre-max level and then once you reach level cap are completely different. Because you're dealing with normal currency for most of the way through, you're crafting a lot of your gear most of the way through, and then you cap out, crafting turns almost instantly completely obsolete. You're dealing with Dark Zone currency, Phoenix credits, and to some degree normal currency, just for the purchasing of caches. However, like, the amount of currency you need to modify your weapons and gear is just minuscule. Like, you can sell one piece of high-tier items, of high-tier gear, rather, and have enough money to cover whatever gear modifications you need to make. So it's just a non-issue. Dark Zone currency itself is only really good for the schematics for the crafting of weapons. However, like I said, though, you get so many drops so readily that it's just more effort than it's ever worth to try and craft stuff. So really, loot drops are the primary concern. So it just, like, it keeps trying to go in different directions, like currency and crafting and focus-wise, and all of them eventually turn obsolete. So I just feel like it could sort of use some streamlining. I mean, it does sort of keep you adapting to circumstances. At the same time, it almost feels like the devs didn't really know exactly how they wanted players to prioritize the items in their game prior to putting it out. So, like, it's not a huge concern. Clearly, it doesn't keep me from playing the game. It's just, from a design standpoint, I think it's a weird little shortcoming that sort of clunkifies an otherwise pretty smooth to play game. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave stream here, because, again, since I am solo, and Vi took her laptop with her, since she and Misty are participating in NaNoWriMo this year, which is National Novel Writing Month. For those that don't know, write like 50,000 words, pretty much a novel's worth, in a single month, and this is the last day for that, so they're each trying to finish their respective projects this evening for that, so she took her laptop with her. So I can't see chat right now, sort of like alt-tabbing all the time, and especially in this game, where I need to constantly pay attention to things, kind of makes playing it the challenge. So especially since we've streamed for a while, and I know since it is midweek, a lot of folks are going to start turning in for school and for work, then I think this is a good place to stop for the evening. So cheers to you guys. I know this was sort of a strangely off-the-wall stream because of circumstances. I'm glad that I was able to get some folks in to help for chat and everything, because otherwise I'm not sure I could have talked with you guys at all. I might have just tried to stream of consciousness this whole thing, and just essentially make a really long, like, episode out of it, because that's what I end up doing when I'm solo recording. So anyway, you guys all have a fantastic evening. Hope the rest of your week goes well. I'm Kidsmark here at Last Level Press. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, consider checking out our Patreon to help us keep the show alive. And as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I should probably click the stop streaming thing. That might help. Ha!